Hi everybody! We're gonna do a book unboxing because I got a big box of books and I want to share it with you guys. I'm gonna flip it upside down though because my address is blasted all over the front. So this is for the book of the month, August. I was inspired to not join the club by Productive Dragon, but to share the books because I was inspired by her to initially share the books, sort of this in aardvark. I'm gonna do a separate aardvark video because I think that's gonna come while I'm on my work trip. And yeah, so maybe in the next bookish video I'll do the aardvark unboxing and then go over what I've done in my reading journal and talk about those things. But I have a lot of books this month because I liked so many of them. I was intrigued by so many of them. And this is the month that I can order 4 add-ons now because I've been a member for 3 months. This is the bookmark I got this month. So I ordered all of the books. Not all of the books, but all of the books that I wanted. I got them all. So the first one looks like it's their Centennial version. I'm going to move this box here. Their Centennial version this month, excuse the pens, I've been filming pen videos, is In Cold Blood by Truman Capote. I've never read this, but this cover just looked so cool. So this is is it, what I'm not sure of this book is if it's a novel or if it's actual real life true crime. I don't know. This book of the month Centennial edition of In Cold Blood features design components chosen to reflect the book's legacy. Look at these. That's so cool. The typeface used is petite serif, a lineal typeface featuring Roman capitals with classical proportions, which calls to mind the formal Greek revival style often used by the U.S. justice system. The contrast between the type's thin weight and its open geometric forms has an austere, ghostly feel befitting the book's themes. The cover illustration depicts a clutter house shrouded in a thick liquid darkness resembling a seeping oil spill, a nod to one of Kansas's core industries, as well as the blood of the book's chilling title. On the back cover, an image of recoiled rope captures a key piece of evidence found at the crime scene. The black and white color scheme evokes print newspapers, it does, an ominous headline that captivated Capote and inspired In Cold Blood. So there's that. Ooh, that's what the book looks like. That's cool. Reminds me of those Penguin Cloth Bound classics a little bit. I like these end papers. Yeah. So I should know more about this book than I do. I don't. I feel like I've been told it's nonfiction, but then I also feel like it's a novel. Anyway, Book of the Month is celebrating their centennial anniversary, and this is one of the books that they picked it's a long time ago. Does it say when they chose this one? It doesn't here, but yeah, I've never read it. It was one that I did want to read, so now I have it. This one, okay, when you see this cover, you're gonna, holy shit, this is chunky. You're gonna understand why I got it. It's called The Poison Daughter. I got it because of the cover. Total cover by, look how chunky this book is. How many pages is this? How many pages is this? Acknowledgements. I don't want to spoil anything. 647. I had no idea. The Poison Daughter. I literally got it because it's purple. To err is human, to avenge is divine. Do we want to read about it? A woman with a deadly kiss. A man presumed dead. A city surrounded by bloodthirsty monsters. In the absence of a conscience, men need something to fear. I've made myself their monster. Every person Harlow Caranwell kisses dies immediately, and that's the way she likes it. Okay. The poison-lipped young youngest daughter of Luna Mead's magical founding family, has used her power to annihilate their opposition. Her first husband is in the ground. Her mysterious new betrothed is next. But Harlow has a secret. When she's not acting as an assassin at her parents' whim, she moonlights as a vigilante, hunting abusive men in their walled-off city. Meet a man, lure him in, kill him with a kiss, until one night, Harlow kisses a mark and he doesn't die. Worse, the man immune to her kiss is her new betrothed, Henry Havenwood, and now he knows about her double life. The only way to protect her secret and her city is to get close enough to Henry to learn why the Havenwoods are back after years of silence and what they have planned. Cursed with a husband she can't kill and trapped in a fortress surrounded by vampire-infested woods, Harlow's survival requires her to do the impossible. Make the man who knows she's a killer fall in love with her. Ooh. This is the author, Sheila Masterson. That sounds so fun! I had no idea this book was so chunky, though. Bum, bum, bum. What do we got next? Oh, this is actually one that I was waiting on. I think this might be my actual pick of the month. Heart of Glass by Jennifer Hillier. I've never read anything by her. Obviously, I love the color, the color of the cover. I remember reading a synopsis of this and was like, oh my God, that sounds so good. And people were talking about her books and saying they're really awesome. Some lies can save you. Some lies can break you. 25 years ago in Seaside, Washington, a charming drifter named Sam met three inseparable teenage girls at the at the local amusement park. Days later, one of them was found dead, her body surfacing in a flooded cranberry bog not far from where she was murdered. Barb and Nicolette were shocked to learn that the man they all met at Wonderland was the carnival killer. After he was arrested for the murders of 5 young women, one of whom was their best friend Lorelei, Nicolette moved to the city to pursue her dreams of being famous. Barb stayed behind in Seaside, eventually becoming a reporter for the local paper. Their past safely behind them, they've both moved on with their lives. But when the carnival killer recants his confession and a new body washes ashore on the eve of Wonderland's grand reopening, the secrets that Barb and Nicolette have worked so hard to bury begin to resurface, threatening to destroy everything in their carefully constructed lives. That sounds so interesting. So interesting. I didn't want to... I'm trying not to get spoiled. Jennifer Hillier. Oh, she's cute. She lives in Toronto. Excellent. Jar of Hearts, I think, is the one that everybody talks about. They said it's really good. So yeah, I think this was my actual pick, but the others were so intriguing. This I literally got because of the title. The Three Graces of Pearl Street, except they spelled Pearl's name wrong. Also, the cover is very cute. It's very cute. This is about like 3 people in Italy, I think. The story did sound good. I did read about it. An Italian-American grandmother, daughter, and granddaughter have their lives and secrets collide when, after years apart, they find themselves living under the same roof. Graziella, the 96-year-old matriarch and former nun, spends her days running the parish's food kitchen, convinced that it is her responsibility to keep everyone fed in their working-class New York neighborhood. Okay, they're not in Italy, they're Italian. Unless they go to Italy, I don't know. Her daughter, Grace, a respected psychology professor, appears accomplished and composed, yet finds herself unmoored as her personal life falters. Ella, Graziella's granddaughter and Grace's daughter. I like that they're the daughter and the granddaughter is like basically just like grandma's name but split. Is weary of defining her... Ella, her granddaughter and daughter, is weary of defending her vegan diet and anti-capitalistic lifestyle. Blind to her own brilliance, she longs, above all, for a place to belong. Living together again, the 3 Graces reckon with distances that have shaped them and with what it means at last to be fully known. Exquisitely written and populated by unforgettable characters, the 3 Graces of Pearl Street explore the delicate balance between tradition and modernity. How do you say that? And the quiet courage it takes to move through the world with true grace. That is the author, Elizabeth Wellington Rollins. She grew up outside New York City. Excellent. Good for her. So there's that. Yeah, I literally got it because it said the name Pearl, and then the story sounded interesting too. I'm not a monster. And then last but not least, this I did buy for the cover. I was like, this is stunning, and I don't care what the book is about, but I need to have it. Oh, the cover feels so interesting. Okay. It's like a textured cover, but then the text is like shiny and smooth. Oh, my book is damaged. Oh, I'm so sad. That sucks. Okay. Meet Me in the Garden. This, my friend is a bookstagrammer, and I don't know if she posted about it on Instagram. I haven't been on Instagram to see, but I saw her on Goodreads. She rated it 5 stars, so now I'm extra excited. From award-winning and best-selling author Nina LaCour comes a sweeping family saga, an intimate story of forbidden love and a profound meditation on self-discovery. New Orleans, 1944. One of the reasons also that I got this is because it's set in a state that is not California or New York, and this, if I read this, I'm doing the hardest reading challenge you'll ever do, and one of the prompts is to read books from 5 different states, like a reading road trip, 5 different states that aren't California, basically any state that isn't California, New York, and this is not set in either of those, so I can read it and count it. Odette is the youngest of 3 honoree sisters, glamorous and admired in their Creole community. Also, I love books set in New Orleans and like with like Creole like backgrounds. One of the first books that I ever read like that was, this is really stupid, but the V.C. Andrews series Ruby. That was like my V.C. Andrews series that I started reading when it first like came out. I can't remember if it's one that was actually written by V.C. Andrews or if it was like the first one like ghostwritten, like fully ghostwritten, but Ruby is my V.C. Andrews series. Like a lot of people, it's Flowers in the Attic or Heaven. I think my mom's series was Heaven. That was her favorite, but Ruby was mine, and it was set like in the bayou, and I adored it. Anyway, but while her sisters are content to be wives and mothers, Odette wants something else. It is only with her beloved cousin Delphine that Odette can share her secret. She is in love with a woman, and she longs to be an artist. Go get him, Odette! Delphine has a secret lover too, a white man. In the hidden garden they've discovered, Odette and Delphine dream of futures full of passion and freedom. But 5 years later, Odette's life is nothing like what she planned. She's a widowed mother living in Los Angeles. Oh, I hope it's not super set in Los Angeles. That might not count then. And she and Delphine, who is passing as white, have spiraled away from each other. When Delphine reaches a breaking point, Odette must make a shattering choice to try to hold her family together. Profound and expansive, a story of love and longing, art and motherhood, friendship and desire. Meet Me in the Garden is a decade-spanning tour de force inspired by the author's family and tracing the history of the Great Migration. That's so cool. And then this is the author. She lives with her. Oh, she's local. That's cool. Love it. Love it. I'm so excited to read all of these. When will I actually read them? Who knows? But love it. Love, love, love it. I'm going to need a book of the month where I skip it or only get one book though. Because I need to stop buying books. You guys know how I like buying pens? Well, I'm buying books instead, and it's becoming a problem. But, yeah. Those are my book of the months. Books of the month. I'm very excited about them. I have no idea when I'm actually going to read them. I'm actually taking, on my work trip, I'm taking The Correspondent, which is a book that I got myself. And then I'm also taking a book called The Mashup, which sounds so cute. And one of the booktubers I watch, Lottie Smalley, I don't know if you guys watch her or follow her, but, she loved it and hyped it up, and I'm like, oh, it sounds so cute though. It sounds so cute. Do I have it here? Do I have it right here? I think I do. No? Yes. It's right here. It's this one. It sounds so cute. I think I read this to you before, but basically the girl ends up living in a MASH game, and if you're from like the 80s, 90s, if you're a child of the 80s, 90s, I mean probably 2000s, didn't everybody play this? It's like mansion, apartment, shack, and house, and then you You like do a circle, and like you pick like your who your husband's gonna be, and like your job, and like all the stuff. I don't remember all of the details, but she ends up like living in a MASH. She like wakes up living in a MASH game, and I'm so excited to read this. It sounds so cute, and those both seem like they're gonna be. I don't know that I'm gonna have time to read 2 books, but I have a flight. I have like a couple hour flight. I'm gonna have time in the hotel by myself, and all that stuff. So I'm taking 2 books. And I also like to buy a book at the airport. So I don't know if I'll buy one on the way there, but probably on the way back I might, depending on how close I am to finishing either of these. I like to treat myself. I like an airport book. It reminds me of the trip every time I look at the book, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to take these 2 with me, and then hopefully at some point buy an airport book. I don't know what kind. I don't need to buy any more books, but I've been buying all of the books, and yeah, we'll see. I've never read a Frida McFadden. I have one on pre-order. It's called The Witch. It's like her newest one that's coming out in October, but I've never read another one. I just pre-ordered it because it's about witches, and I like witches. I like witchy stories. So I was intending that to be my first Frida McFadden, and then some other booktuber that I was watching read one of the other ones and was like, oh my god, it's exactly what I needed, and it was the best thing ever, even though it's that. And I don't know anything about her. I just know that like a lot of people read them, but there's a lot of people that look down on people that read them, or maybe not on the people that read them, but on the books themselves. Like, I don't think they're great literature, probably, but they might be a fun little story. Who cares? So maybe I'll do that. I don't know. I'm gonna see what the airport bookstore has and get a stupid overpriced airport book, because even when I wasn't reading, I would pick up an airport book, because what are you going to do? Even, I'm bringing my own books. I might bring my Kindle. Like, I don't need any new books, but I love an airport book. So anyway, I'm taking this one. I'm taking the Correspondent. Excuse me. I'm in the middle of ACOTAR 3, like literally smack dab in the middle. And yeah. Okay, so I will also share an Aardvark box unboxing when that comes. I got 3 books this month. Not the set, not the trilogy. This month they offered a trilogy, The Tainted Cup. I forget what, Shadow of the Leviathan, that's the series. I wasn't sure about the series. I've never read it, and they had other books that I was interested in, so I went the other book route. But now I can't stop thinking about it, because everybody's like, it's so good, it's so good. People in Simone's Discord of like, oh, it's so good, it's so good. So I might have to, maybe I'll library pick up one of those books and see how I like it. But anyway, yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've been working and reading, and work is getting a little better. And I just filmed a bunch of new pen days. Do you want to see a sneak peek though? I mean, it probably won't be a sneak peek anymore by the time this goes up. I've filmed a bunch of videos, and I think I'm going to edit some of them, either on the plane or in general, like at the hotel room. But these are all the new pens I got this week. The 3 new Kavekos. I got 3 pink lemonades because I was filling bronze nib size holes in my collection and getting the nib size that I actually wanted. And then this is the new Atlas exclusive Delta Duna Cloud Kingdom. I keep wanting to call it Cloud Atlas, but it's Cloud Kingdom. And it's so stunning. Anyway, that's a sneak preview of the pens. The real content you're here for. Okay, I've yapped way too long about books. I will see you again very soon in another video, and I'll see you soon with another book video and probably another pen video. Work things are starting to chill out, and I'm excited about that, because that means I'm going to get back to doing things I love. So, like pen stuff. Yeah, so I look forward to talking to you guys very soon. Take care. Love you, bye! Oh, let me know if you're interested in any of those books. Or if, yeah, if you've read any of them or whatever. Yeah, I'd love to hear from you. And, okay, now I'm going to go. Love you, bye!